quick. I like walked out, and my kid is watching the Batman Superman Apocalypse movie, and like I don't know if anybody's seen it, but in the movie they like fight this like army of Doomsdays. It's like the Amazons and Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, and it's like these clone Doomsdays. They're much weaker than the proper Doomsday, and they're like they're slinging them around like rag dolls. Well, she saw this after she saw the Death of Superman movie. So, like, I walk out, and, like, I'm getting a cup of coffee, and this fight's happening, and she just looks at me and says, I guess just anybody can beat up a doomsday monster these days.
SCU. You are now listening to Shoutouts Uncut. Prepare to be shattered with your hosts, Matt Baldwin, Skullface, Greg for Mercy, Oscar NJ Boy, T2RX6, Mega 81. Welcome to Shattered Cast.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Shattered Cast Uncut, episode 34. That's right, we're 34. We're balding. We're not sure if we're too fat or we got a problem with our knees because we're having a little trouble getting out of our PT Cruiser. I'm your host, Oscar Alonso, and as always, joining me are members of the Sinister Six, starting from right to left, counterclockwise. Don't really care which direction I go. I'm going to go ahead and just pick someone. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a hoe by the toe. If she got money, let her go. If not, stab her in the face. Eeny, meeny, miny. Matthew Baldwin, Mr. Deluxe.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
Fantastic. Of course,
Best
Jordan.
intro ever.
I know, right?
Yeah, love that.
You went ahead. You ruined the show already.
I know.
Not even
No, I was
5
actually
minutes
talking
in.
about Oscar, but whatever.
Oh, I love that. That was very spontaneous of me. But speaking of spontaneous, this guy will straight up just be the most spontaneous individual in the world. He is everyone's favorite version of a mentally exhausted Dennis Leary with no hair. The one, the only Mr. Skullface.
What's up, everybody? I got some big news here to tell you in a couple minutes. Can't wait.
Fantastic. And of course, another person who can't wait to show you whatever he's got by filming a very credible YouTube review. Not to mention his channel was recently pimped out by our good friends over at Third Party Crashers, Mr. T2RX6 himself, Justin.
What is going on, everybody? I could not figure out for a long time why I got 30-some new Facebook likes. So
And
Yeah.
TF Prototype, in all
Yeah.
fairness, they both pimped you out.
Yeah.
And me too. So,
most appreciated, everybody.
absolutely.
Yeah, you might actually have to update your Facebook page now. Look out. So, and speaking of updating, this guy is still banging people's moms, stealing their girlfriends, and is quickly auditioning for the new bass singer for Boys to Men, everyone's favorite chocolate lover, Mr. Mega 81 Antoine.
What's going on? How y'all feeling, man?
All right, I'm feeling good, dog. I'm feeling good. I just,
Y'all
stepped
feel
up. Yeah. And speaking of he's everyone's favorite grammar Nazi and internet troll, as well as one of the many well-established overlords in numerous Facebook groups. He is my friend and yours, and he's also Matthew Baldwin's outer spoon, Mr. Greg for Mercy.
Yay!
Oh, man, there's a lot to respond to there. I am fat. I am balding.
Wow.
Ever said
I am the outer spoon.
Dude, if you're balding, let me tell you, you got to do the preemptive strike.
Hey, it's already done, Bobby.
You
I
shaved it?
told you. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay.
I try to keep it shaved.
All right.
Sometimes I get lazy.
Attaboy.
Wait till Chicago, Matt. Wait till Chicago.
Did you do your eyebrows so you could
Still-
post a Kickstarter video, see if you could get donations?
No, but I started a cult.
Oh,
Because I tell you what, like I lived in denial about mine for the long. Like people were saying, like, "Hey man, it's time to let it go," and I was
know.
like, "Pff, "Whatever, it's fine." Run my fingers through the sides of it, and then what's funny is I got a picture back. Like somebody, like I was at a party and somebody get like, "Hey, I got these developed," and there was a picture of me from the back, and I saw the back of my head, and like, how often do you see that? And I was like, "Oh my god!"
Bobby, look,
Shaved it.
I got
Shaved it that night.
I got that, but I also got the gray at the same time, like the good gray, not the bad gray. Like
Oh,
the
okay.
the nice gray. You know what I mean? Like the
it's
gray.
the
you
Ray
want,
Shot Ghoul
silver.
gray. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
And
yeah.
so
yeah.
it's like fuck. I'm bald on like in the front and the top, but man, that gray, like that's what I wanted.
But it
But
all depends on
that's
how your
that.
baldness goes. Like you can like if you're balding like James Gandolfini was balding, like you can pull it off. But if you're balding like like
Dr. Wiley.
if the shit's going in the back, it sucks. But if it's just like receding off the front, then you can pull it off.
As somebody who has a full head of hair, this is fucking boring.
Yeah, I know, right, Justin? Let's run our hands through our hair.
Yeah, see, because you people with hair, you don't fucking realize the struggle, okay?
Oh, no. No. You don't know what a struggle is, having to style this thing and then maintain a decent beard, right, Justin?
Exactly.
They don't understand our strife. You insensitive fuck.
True
story. Burn in hell.
True story. I would give an inch off of my joint to get my hair back.
That was already used as an intro. It's not going on again. Sorry.
But it's the truth. It's the truth. Like, I would wager it up in a minute.
Can I explain the strife just real quick? Just my personal experience. I know we're doing whatever, but here's where mine started. And just because you guys don't understand, Justin, look in the mirror. I'm pretending you're doing it. Go about an inch above your hairline and like remove every other hair. And you see how you can start to see your scalp?
Sure.
Well, that's what mine's doing. My curse for the first half of my life was having way too much hair. I had unruly, fucking curly, like crazy thick hair. It went everywhere. And then all of a sudden, one day I look up and it's like fucking the rainforest. It's like going away.
Velociraptor.
And I'm like, oh, fucking shit. So I'm like trying to smooth it over and smoothing it forward. I dyed it.
And then there's the bald people that always got to wear a hat. And all that shit.
Yep.
Like I like, you know what? Like I've got my eyes on you fucks.
Yep.
You know whose hair I'm jealous of? Xavier.
Yeah,
if I had his hair, I would
for no reason.
No, it's because it's Jerry Curl juice. I would totally use Jerry Curl juice just for the sake of just walk up to somebody and be like, "Hey, how's it going?" and then shake it left or right. You know, like, "Woo, sure is hot today," and then just walk away. That's how I roll. So speaking of how we roll, how about a GoFundMe update, Skullface?
I've got you. Have we introduced everybody? I feel like they gotta.
I think we left somebody out.
Okay.
I got them all.
Justin, Matt, Antoine. Yep. I didn't hear any fucking moms. We get Antoine?
Yeah, I got Antoine. I said he was trying out to be the bass singer for Boys to Men. What the?
Oh, that's right.
Hey, sexual chocolate.
So I just added this update to the show notes, like literally 2 seconds ago. And the reason why is because the shirts and hoodies have shipped. So they are expected to be here next Friday at the latest, and then I will get those processed over the weekend and get them out in the mail Monday morning.
And as we promised, Deluxe here will film himself performing the Shuffle Shuffle.
Fuck yeah.
And everyone will have a good day. So did anybody get anything?
Hey, Bobby, real quick. Don't bother shipping mine. I'll just pick it up.
Okay. All right.
You guys have a romantic rendezvous over at the Waffle House.
Goddamn straight.
I'll meet you at the Flying J.
You're my everything. So, Justin, you get anything?
I got a $13,000 bill to fix my air conditioner. Does that count?
Oh, right. That's like a masterpiece lot. Cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. About God that's damn funny. It. For 13 grand. Yep. Might as well. That's a car. All right. Mm-hmm. Greg, what do you got?
Oh, shit. I fucked up. Let me make sure this door's shut real quick.
It's just heartbeat. Yeah. It's all right.
You never know who's listening. So I got that.
Not you still, you son of a bitch.
You're not going to DFCon. Fuck your mega boss. No. So I got G2 Sideswipe knockoff just to see what it was like. I got it real cheap. It's a piece of shit. It's a piece of shit. I've been steady solid working on it for 2 hours, and I've almost got it to hold robot mode. I got a Fans Project Shrapnel knockoff just to see what that was like because I got it super cheap. It's not bad. It's just gonna stand there until something better comes along. I got a Waspinator just because I sold all my Generations Beast figures and I got Rat Trap and I liked them so much I had to get Rhinox and Waspinator back. I got some G.I. Joe Cobra figures. Don't tell anybody. But I got all of Cobra Command. And I got a troop builded like Vipers and everything. I had a couple drinks. I went crazy. I won some cheap auctions.
Oh, you never have enough battle android troopers. Buy now. Buy
Hey,
now. Buy
painted-
now.
Visor's red.
Why?
Because that's how much I care. Cartoon accurate. But,
It's Hasbro. You'll never get that.
yeah, but you know what's fucked up? I got all that shit for like $40. So
Oh,
whatever.
my goodness.
I'll turn around and sell it later. Whatever. You know me. Woot
bro.
woot.
Okay, Matthew, did you get anything?
No, I did not.
Herpes.
All right.
And her.
Antoine, did you get anything besides herpes?
Haha, funny. No, but I'm getting that talent in next week. And
How do you know?
That's what
How do I
BBS told
know?
him, all right?
Where'd you get the talent from?
Action a rubber.
Action
That come, you stupid American.
I bet it's
God set them strike. We sell out all our Terrans, and you not get the single
When they
one.
come through, so that's why I know I'm getting it.
All right, about
No
you,
matter
Pop.
where he got it, he's
This
getting
round,
it.
Antoine. You win this
Huh?
round.
Yeah, you win this round.
Well played, adversary of death. Well played. How about you, Bobby? Did you get anything?
No. I was supposed to get Unique Toys Rec Guard today, but due to weather problems, the train that the box was on got delayed yesterday. So, of course, the one time I say give my word that a fucking review is coming, it's delayed. So I called UPS this morning and I talked to a person that probably started speaking English last week. And I was pretty sure they didn't understand what the fuck I was talking about, but they said no problem. You know, you can pick it up from the store today because I said I got to get it today. I can't get it tomorrow. If I get it tomorrow, I'm fucked. And they said no problem. So then around 3:00 in the afternoon, I called my local UPS store and asked how it was doing. Well, I called the 1-800 number, and then they said, well, you got to get it tomorrow. I said, well, then that defeats the whole purpose. And then I called the store, and they said, oh, it's not even here. It's not even planned to be here until tonight after we close. So long and short, I got fucking Ugats, and I'm supposed to get Red
Who'd you
Guard
order that from?
BBTS.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was a train.
That's UPS fault. That was not.
Yeah, well, UPS
Yeah,
does
yeah,
suck.
yeah.
You know, like TF Source, like when you order from them, you know, I live on the East Coast and it's coming from the Midwest. Both of the companies are in the Midwest, and TF Source uses USPS, and that shit is here within 2 days, usually for me, if it's a small package. But if it's like a big package, it usually takes about as long as everything from BBTS. So nothing, long and short of it.
Oh, well,
I didn't get mine either. Mine's gonna be here Saturday.
I got a Generations Waspinator again because I got my hands on a rat trap last week
Exactly.
and really liked it, and I thought I'd buy it. Then I lucked out at my local Toys R Us and found a Rhinox with the box was beat to shit. So instead of paying $24 or whatever their price was for it, I paid about $15. So I got him also. And a coworker who knows I'm a Transformer fan thought it'd be cute to give me a surprise. And that surprise, of course, was the AOE 2-pack of Slug and Stinger. So I now am the owner of a purple fucking Triceratops that has horrific fucking articulation. A hand and a quote-unquote dead mode that is no longer applicable for, well, it's just fucking pointless. But
Congratulations.
the wife thinks it's cute, so she let that slide. And then I bought a tank core yesterday while waiting for my tire to get repaired, and I instantly regretted that the moment I got home.
Yay.
And like I showed you guys in the chat, you know it's bad when even the wife makes fun of it, and she
Yeah.
called it the ape tank.
It's awesome.
So
Generations Ape Tank, new name.
yep, it is a horrific fucking figure. I strongly suggest you not spend your $10
You can
on it.
you can tell her I like her already.
And well, she is excited for me to get because it is coming in the mail either at the end of this week or next week. I will be getting a huge box from Dub K Toys, which will contain my Sancho Barbosa.
Best toy ever. Not really, but
It
it's
will-
a good toy.
Is it really?
I will also contain my Hegemon, purchased from Dub K Toys. It will also contain my Orion Nemesis Prime, or also purchased from Dub K Toys, and a Classics Prowl because I'm going to go ahead and just be like, I'm a customizer and just repaint his horns, and it's a custom because we all know those are the rules.
Yep.
So, yeah, really excited for the mail to come by
Hey,
this week.
you don't even need to paint. Sharpie that shit, and you're a customizer. For
That's what I'm
different
talking about, dog. Panel lining, thug life.
Put that shit up for sale. Charge an extra
Yo,
$20.
even
Custom
better,
paint apps.
even better, repro labels. You can sell that shit as custom every day.
Oh shit, son! I call myself Decline Designs. What up? That was for our good friends over at Get Right Robot because I love Jason. So moving on to third-party news. Bold Ford, Megatron, and Motormaster photos have been released, and I'm not gonna lie, Motormaster don't look that bad. But I'm not gonna. He looks okay. It's like
he doesn't look that bad. I gotta be like, now. Here's the thing. This to me comes down to price. Now I'm a Stunticon fanboy. Like before, they're my favorite. Like they're my faves. I heart them this much, and my arms are all the way out to the sides.
And your daughters are now crying.
The thing is that like this, while I think this doesn't look bad, it looks. This is hard to say. This doesn't look bad if it's like $30 to $50, because there's no.
But we know that's not the price. It's going to be like 130 because it's MP10 size.
Yeah, well then it's got. Unfortunately, I'll pick it up when it is $30 to $50 on a clearance at one of the major retailers, because it's just.
I'll sell you mine.
If you look at like if you look at like the shoulders, the joints there, and you look at like the torso and the abdomen section and the pelvis, like it looks like like it looks like they cranked this puppy out in a day, from start to finish.
It looks like it's trying really hard.
Yeah, but
on a scale of 1 to 10, this is like maybe a 4 out of 10 would bang.
Right. But I don't hate it. I really don't. I would hate it if it cost what a normal third-party figure of this size usually costs.
Yeah, but here's my thing. To me, what this looks like to me is a great like first attempt at the 9th grade science fair. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like, oh, what's your project, little Jimmy? Here's my volcano with a black truck and a silver trailer. And they're like, oh, that's cute. Jimmy's the one whose dad's an alcoholic. And then they give him the blue ribbon. Not the first place, it just says blue ribbon. So he walks away with a little bit of more self-esteem.
Participation.
Participation award.
There you go. With a printout of a diploma there that's on the back of a flyer for next week's bake sale. It's awesome. And that's what I think.
Dad beats him when he gets home. He's like, "That's not the blue ribbon I told you to bring home."
You son of a bitch! This is why I should have pulled out in the back of my Mustang.
And shout out to Pat's Blue Ribbon, who got me through some difficult times.
And
I'm slightly concerned.
Sponsorship,
Right.
Yeah, we'll take anything.
Dude,
at this point.
if we got sponsored by a company like that, how fucking awesome would that be?
You know how awesome would it be if I had to say this before every show? You're about to listen to Shadowcast Uncut, but be sure to take a visit to our sponsors this week over at adamandeve.com. Over at adamandeve.com, pick up the latest adult toys and magazines as well as movies at a special discount price. Just put in Shattered Cast on your checkout and save 10% on shipping.
Wouldn't it be Shattered Ass? Wouldn't that be our coupon code?
That would be great. Yeah. But
so back on this though,
what concerns me a lot about, I understand it's a prototype and blah blah blah, before anybody feels the need to let me know what it is.
Yeah, they can kind of eat a dick while they're at it.
It's standing on its feet, and it needs a stand with a thing to hold it up, like possibly. And that kind of makes me a little bit concerned. But I'm not concerned if it's $30. If it's $30 or $30 to $50, I'm probably going to get the whole fucking set.
So
we already got a good Stunticon set, fan project.
I agree, Matt. But it's just like you with Starscream is me with the Stunticons.
Yeah, okay, I would get this if it was the right price, personally.
You're not gonna say it $30.
Yeah, it's not gonna be $30. I think the fact that Scoria is like 200 is going to pretty much squash that, because they're gonna be like, oh well, somebody else did it, so why can't I?
I wonder why they came out with Motormaster first and not the limbs.
Do we even know this is going to be a combiner?
Yeah, I don't.
Yep.
I don't.
But I don't think the limbs are transformable.
What?
Well,
what?
because you know.
Oh
like,
yeah. You're right. They did have it that way, and the limbs just didn't do anything.
They're
kinda
just attached on?
Yeah.
Now
That
I don't
shit-
know
Oh.
if that if let me say that I don't know for sure that they are one and the same. They might be doing this and then they might be doing something extra, but it seems like to me it would be the one and the same project.
might be doing this, and they might be smoking fucking crack.
But I'm if this was $50, I would get it. But if they think they're gonna get $200, like you know what I mean, in real life, like not like Monopoly money or something like that. Like if they really thought they were gonna get like 200
Pesos. They're gonna
American
get
dollars.
pesos.
I got a question. Is anyone else wanting to pop that bubble wrap they're standing on right now?
Slightly.
I kind of want to. I just wish I was there going pop, 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 and they'd be like, "Oh, we tried to take photos." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
And it does,
bad day.
and not for nothing. Like just a little bit of advice to any third-party company, especially if it's your first go. Think about your background. You think about your composition.
Clean it up a little bit. Let's
Yeah,
tape it up a little
don't put it where you put that pile that you're gonna pick up when you go to the trash can next.
bit.
You know, a clean shave doesn't mean you pass the fucking beard trimmer all over your face. Hit the razor with it, brother. God, do everyone a favor. And speaking of doing me a favor, what's up with this fucking Megatron? So is he like MP10 size or what? Because
No, he's
I think it's shorter.
He's slightly shorter.
see, that's fucking stupid.
I agree. I think it's a missed opportunity. I don't think it looks bad, but once again, I think it looks cheap.
Mhm.
And if the price is cheap, it might get me. But like little things like you can tell, like the hand flips up into the forearm there.
Yep.
And we've looked at this picture before. But like,
Is this the triple changer?
yes. But like, why the fuck would they leave that empty hole there?
That's a big ass hole too.
Like.
Have a
Well, and-
slot.
In all fairness, I mean, they may be like filling that in with a panel. They just didn't bother to like
They may be. They may
run
be.
Yeah,
off.
I-
or it
I-
I
wouldn't
don't hope
work.
so.
I'm with Greg. I think it's probably a case of that it would be too small of a piece of material for the prototype pieces to hold together in any
But I've been
reasonable
wrong
way.
before,
Maybe.
so
But like my thing is and maybe that's the case for Motor Master's stomach too. But it seems like this company is. I mean, I don't know. I've never messed with anything they've made or anything like that. I know that Megatron is standing on a Superman New 52 stand, but like,
Nerd.
I
And
don't.
Motormaster has the RC anal beads going on.
Right, but it just seems like
Hey.
I'm getting a low quality vibe.
Yeah.
I'm not getting
Anal
high quality.
beads.
well, and don't forget these guys are Nazis.
Oh,
you'll
yeah,
That is true.
So what do you expect from the Third Reich?
Also, I'm interested to see
Damn.
exactly how tall Motormaster is, given that MP10 is squatting quite
Yeah,
significantly.
he's not the same size.
Yeah. I actually think this Motormaster probably would look better with your classics than it would with the Masterpiece line. But that's just
Quickly, Hans, squat down MP10. We got to make it look the same size, yeah? I'm trying, Fräulein.
Do
I'm
you-
trying. It's so heavy. Oh,
Do you think the limits is part of Mother Master's truck?
I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. But what I do think is funny is that it seems like they're making their own scale. It's like, what scale do you work in? Slightly smaller than Masterpiece scale. It's a new scale we're working on. Like
I mean,
like
if that's
Voyager.
what
It's called
you got.
Voyager.
You know, the one
no,
thing
it's
that,
not though. It's not Voyager.
the one thing that interests me about this Megatron is I'd really like to see that picture of him in bot mode, like taken with like a wide angle camera, because there is a MP10 sitting next to him there. You see it?
Yeah.
He's almost looking like he's like
Nemesis.
shoulder to shoulder with it, but like it's probably the extra height of the stand and stuff that's making it look that way.
Yeah. Somebody put the millimeter whatever thing on it, and then we talked about it. It was going to be like a couple millimeters short than Prime, where it should be the opposite, right?
Yeah, it should be taller than Prime.
Should be a few millimeters taller than Prime, but
You hear that? All Megatron will be taller than Prime third party people.
yeah. And somebody give us a masterpiece. Well, I'm not even worried about it. Next year we'll get 15 masterpiece Megatrons, and we'll have it.
Oh, I'm sure. Every
Yeah.
company they'll Dinobot him.
The year of the
Should be
Decepticon.
Megatron Combiner.
But what I think is
fucking-
clever about this Megatron is that like it does transform into a gun, but it seems like the way they're going to advertise it is that it transforms into this tank, but like the gun is a fan mode. And if other companies can do the same thing to give us what we want, I'm okay with that.
Yep. What are you talking about? It's not a gun.
Right, exactly. but no, our fans did they did what?
How could
If it
they
was a
do
gun,
that?
it would have an orange cap on it.
right, exactly. Speaking of orange,
Jesus Christ, this thing's ugly.
KFC or Keith's Toy Club or Keith's Fantasy Club has decided to cock tease people with an impactor with some really bad Photoshop.
Now, what's the word on this, Antoine? Like, do you know? Like, this was a digibash that somebody else did, and then Keith was like, "Hey, if you guys are in, we can make it happen."
I thought this was the Shockwave mold.
Right,
I think
Or
this
the
was
blaster mold.
Right.
The Soundwave mold.
It is the Soundwave
The
mold.
The Perceptor mold.
Exactly, but like...
Or the whatever else
it's every mold they have.
But what I think...
It was a concept. Because I originally asked him a long time ago about this, and he said, well, they weren't really interested in making a impactor from the mold. So, all right. Now it is now. They're like...
I know that, like, everybody talks to him, and, like, it's like, oh, Keith from Chicago.
Yeah.
But a lot of times when Keith talks, it doesn't sound like Keith is from Chicago. Like, for instance, in this quote, maybe try next as Impactor. It just doesn't.
Well, just because he's from Chicago doesn't mean that English is his native language.
True. I just get the impression that maybe
he's racist.
Maybe he lives in a certain part of Chicago where
Chinatown?
That's acceptable English if they have one. I've never been there. Yeah, probably Chinatown.
I'll let you know.
Maybe try next as Impactor. I do shitty Photoshop job in color. I
want to shout out RFC just real quick. I listened to that today. I don't usually do that, but I did today. And I think it was Diecast that said he was going to send an email to Kit. Goddamn fucking shit. Keith. He better not be emailing Kit. Email Keith and say, if I buy this one, will you please stop? Well, I think he was talking about the blaster, but still, it's all the same fucking joke.
Well, see, I think
will this be the one that you made enough money on? Will you please stop?
I think that the impression that I'm getting is that somebody else did this, like a fan did this, and then Keith is saying like, "Hey, I can do this, guys.
I like this guy's thinking right here. We get an Impactor, we get him two shit guns."
Now this time, goddamn it, seriously, this time, if you guys promise to buy this one
and eat all your vegetables,
I know, eat all your vegetables. I will make it.
Well, the thing about this one is I do feel that this is by far the best looking version of this mold, personally.
Absolutely.
I don't need it because I'd rather get the MMC version.
That's right.
But, good job. This would have been the one that if MMC wasn't coming out, I would have considered buying of this mold.
Well, the truth is that this was, initially this was the Perceptor mold, right?
Yep.
Like,
Perceptor,
I don't know.
then Scalpel, and then whatever else it became.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know
Perceptor,
why.
Scalpel, Magnificus, Blaster, Soundwave, and now Shockwave, which
Shockwave.
Christ, dude.
I didn't even include the Shockwave Blaster.
Ghetto Blaster, what do you call it?
That's a tiny gun.
Not offensive at all by that name. Ghetto Blaster.
Yeah, I just the impression that because this says here this was RRR says, now it may have been a joke, but there is a digibash a fan did of Mugen Scope mold redone as Impactor. Sure, it would be as deluxe size, but if it's only 50 like the last redeco of this mold, I say it's better than Hasbro's official Impactor, which I agree with. But so from this, the impression that I'm getting is that this picture that we're looking at has nothing to do with KFC, other than KFC saying maybe.
But yeah, we're not going to put it past them, though.
Right.
Yeah, they're going to pull like Mach 5 did. I can't do the voice because that's offensive to certain people.
Well, that's what I just said. Like, this didn't work out with my other company, Mach 5, but maybe it'll work out with KTC.
Yeah. See, Dad, this is where you fucked up, Dad. Right here. See, I got the good mold. Your company fell through. Oh, shut up. We said how decide to make ideas. If they make great figure. Yeah, you fucked up, Dad.
It would be like Keith, the commercial for it, it's KTC. It's Mach 5's son. He's here to right all the wrongs.
Yeah, then you hear in the background, Dad, stop updating my Facebook. You make me sound retarded.
That was
I
just a
do
little,
what I can. No,
precursor to, that was a little precursor to the 6-shot or the
I can.
quick switch.
God, I don't even.
Quick switch.
I don't. Yeah. Let's move on. I don't
Yeah.
know.
So Fans
KT
Project has decided
I'm gonna say
to.
wait.
Oh, go
Can I
ahead.
say something?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
KTC just needs to go away. Okay.
Yeah, but
But
at the same time, like I love my Sencho. You know, like
Yeah, but that's just
Sancho!
one figure. How many
Sancho,
figures
sorry.
have they put out? And they
no,
got
I
one
agree,
of
but
these-
maybe, but maybe you know they're improving.
Look, what they done is every time they gone away from that mold and introduced something new into their line, it's kind of been okay. It hasn't been a fucking fan. It hasn't been a hit out of the park. I fell in love with Stacks. I say that was a great fucking addition on their part. But now what happened? They went fucking crazy. They're like, oh, now we have a Dia Stacks, and now we have Nemesis Stacks, and it's like you should have stopped
Yo.
at Stacks while you were ahead, not
That
pull the
Nemesis
shit
is
they
nice,
did.
man.
When are we
No.
getting diet stacks?
Yeah,
What did you
lie
say,
about that.
Antoine?
Yeah, I was saying that Nemesis stack looked better than the Sinister stack to me.
Yeah, but who? I don't know. I think the Nemesis thing is a very niche to me.
I think it's played out.
Yeah, I don't want Nemesis versions of every character that exists. That's why,
I
like,
personally
you
don't
know,
want Nemesis versions of any character that
You know,
exists.
the whole Nemesis version of every character was really cute when he did it one time for BotCon. You know, I think it's kind of played its part. But you know, when they're doing the Sharks, and apparently the general consensus that people on this podcast own one of a Sancho Barbosa. Not often you get a Hispanic theme fucking character. Fuck yeah, I can't wait for mine. You know, like everyone's saying it's pretty good. Even the reviewers that will probably never be on the show own it. They say it's not a bad fucking investment. You know, it's a good, solid figure.
Yeah.
Then you have your Tempest, which I guess was like their draft. You know, like, hey, we got all this like
Yeah, that was frustrating.
shit plastic left over. Let's go ahead and make a Cyclonus that people will think is good, but not really. And we'll limit the articulation, and then we'll just knock this out, and that way we'll be able to generate some hype for the Sharks. So,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
warned
that-
you about the fucking Cyclonus.
you know, I thought it
You
would
had to have it.
I did. I had to have it because it looked like, you know, its face looked just like the fucking IDW comic without the whole like scary skeleton motif. And I was like, yeah, this is it. This is it. This is it. I get him like, yeah, this is cool. 2 weeks into it, this needs to go away. But who would buy this thing? And then in
Well,
came all.
Did the face really look like the IDW? Because under the head looked like fucking cone heads.
No, the head was actually more of like the earlier take before he joined the Crew of the Lost Light. So
I thought it was like Dan Aykroyd in the movie. Cone
no,
Heads.
no.
And he actually defended that head too, because I was like, well, if you look at the G1, I mean, yeah, it's kind of raw. Yeah, but no.
But after a while, I got rid of it. But like I said, Sancho looks like a great fucking addition. So hopefully they'll focus on that and maybe kill this mold off forever and not do a fucking impactor. You know? But we're moving on to something even better and cooler. Fans Project has come out with their 6-night / quick switch. So
Looks awesome.
What?
Yeah.
Another
Yeah,
like.
it's definitely bought.
can't wait.
yeah.
Hey, in that second picture, does it look like the visor is going up, or is it going to be able to move, or is it just the shadowing?
I'm pretty sure it looks like it goes up and down. I mean,
Okay.
that one picture doesn't look like it's there at all. So
Okay,
Even
well, I couldn't
the,
tell, but I'm
Yeah.
sure.
even
That's
the boat modes look fucking awesome. Greg, our friend Nick is gonna love this one.
You
No,
remember
this is Titan class, right?
that-
God, I hope so.
No.
It's,
What are we thinking, Voyager? Is that
yeah,
what
Yeah,
I think so.
Probably
Sure.
about Voyager.
Yeah,
it was
bro.
Fans Project, so. Man, though. Oh.
But which color are y'all getting? The quick switch, or y'all getting the
6-night.
6 9?
I never liked the quick switch. I got really like a bad taste in my mouth when I had the G1 toy when I was a kid. So I will
So to
probably
speak.
get fucking 6-night.
That's what he had to do to earn it.
I thought they quick switch because I
What?
When you said that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I
probably
just-
going quick switch just because it is the G1 color. That's, you know.
Well, if they're a good price, maybe both of them.
Yeah,
I
if
don't know,
they're a good
I
price.
say
I'm
it.
probably gonna get both.
I say it maybe $80, probably.
No,
I don't know if
I
it's
think it's
you're
going to be like
not-
100.
Yeah, it's there's work on there. It's a 6-changer, brother.
Okay.
You know, like I don't think he'll hit fucking
84.
MMC 6-shot price, but
Yeah.
you know, at least the most I see him going for is maybe 120.
Okay.
Yeah.
He
I think
looks-
that's fair.
The quick switch is definitely bought, but the other one, The other one is not bought, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah,
Right.
I'm
if he's
trying
on
to
sale,
understand
later
both.
on.
You know that the I like Six Nights
But
colors way better. You know,
isn't
but
MMC coming out with a quick switch too?
I think they teased it a while ago, but
Yeah, it was on
MMC is
their
really good at like throwing things out and not following through.
Oh yeah.
So
Well, I can see this maybe at like a summer sale or something. The blue one, maybe around $80. Maybe get him for that or something.
I don't know what it is, but that pose they got the blue one in is very feminine. It's like, I'm gonna stop you guys. Seriously.
I'll be honest with you, I like that.
Bang bang.
You think it's feminine? Nah, man, he's
Yeah,
ready.
it strikes you as kind of ready. It strikes you as feminine, dude.
Ready.
Like,
He's
coming to the
ready.
stage, Princess Sparkles. I've got guns and you're all gonna get it. Bango, 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 bongo, bongo.
But he
literally killed everyone in the stage.
It is beautiful though.
So,
God damn.
Yeah.
man, I mean, that beast mode looks fucking sick. The drill, I'm not
Woo,
crazy.
woo, pull over.
Look out for that spaceship mode. He's badass.
Only thing that irritates me about the beast mode is the hands in the
Yeah, you can see them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little.
Oh,
bit,
come on.
I'm
Come on.
nitpicking. I'm nitpicking.
You are nitpicking. It just be.
But I mean, I'm in.
Come on.
I'm
Come on.
I might be in on both. I'm probably.
All right.
Money bags.
I'll tell you what. If they're both, if this, of course it's not going to be. But if they were out by TFCon, what I would do is I would pre-order one and then I'd buy the other one at TFCon. I would tell my wife, I'd be like, but I need a souvenir.
you know,
Can't-
Yeah,
you know,
you could pick it up with your Talon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In November.
if someone is, if one of the companies that sells Fans Project is at TFCon Chicago, I could see this as a possibility of being there. I mean, like, these are really done-looking pictures, you know?
Yeah, it's possible. Anything's possible, but I think that I don't know. Anything's possible. I mean, there's been this prototype was. I mean, not the prototype, but like the CAD design was revealed last July.
Yep.
Dude,
I think they'll have a prototype for it on to see, but I don't think they'll have it for sale.
I don't know, though, because the Dinobots, that
it came
first
out of
Dinobot
nowhere.
was there,
Yeah,
like, nobody even knew about it, and boom, there it is. So.
First time you
Oh, look what we have here, Sludge.
The first time you saw it was the first time you were able to buy it. Which
Yeah,
is crazy.
exactly.
But anyway,
Yeah,
That'd be cool. I mean, if it is there, that'd be awesome. I always buy it, definitely.
yeah.
Here, all right. Now, our next one here. This is something that has me kind of scratching my head a bit. It's an upgrade kit for Perfect Effects Warden.
Yep.
And what this
is
does.
made,
Go ahead, Antoine. Take it away.
I'm sorry. No, I'm saying this is probably made to go with the scope knot they're coming out with because it's gonna be bigger than that. So.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Well, did I read somewhere that they're maybe having a new ward, like a whole new figure coming out? I thought I might have read it. It may be something else, or I don't know. But I thought there's something that there might be a new figure coming out also.
I would hope not.
I don't either because I just bought Warden and I'm not really excited to get him. But I mean, I don't know about the upgrade set, but
I do like if anybody's interested in the Warden, Antoine is selling one. But I do like how it goes into all the transformations too. Like it's not just upgrade set that you turn into some like you turn to a hat to put on them or something. Like it's all
or Kane.
Syndrome.
What about
all
Kane?
ties into everything.
Well, it looks
which is
like
cool.
you have to actually take a piece of him off, right? And then attach these pieces? Is that how it goes? Like his feet need to come off?
I think so.
So it's like all these pieces just actually work right into his regular transformation or whatever?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And what I like is the new handgun that he comes with because I love my Warden figure, but I fucking hate that fucking pea shooter he comes with.
Pea shooter, yeah.
Did we lose Greg to the dead zone again?
He's back. I think.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, Greg, you have this figure too. I haven't looked at mine for quite a while. How big was this character? Because with these upgrades, like I think he might be starting to approach your MP10 scale.
Mine is standing actually in front of Metroplex and behind Code, if that helps. So he is about 2 heads taller than Code, but the top of his head comes up to the circle on Metroplex's knee, if that helps. So he's a healthy Voyager. Fucking, I don't have a Voyager next to him.
He is okay. I could probably
He's shorter
explain.
than
He is
Superman.
basic. He is a head shorter than Orion. Justin.
Yeah.
Okay. So you add these
Exactly, one
on,
head.
and you're
He may
somewhere
be
between
MP10
Orion
size.
and MP10, yeah.
You are in between. That's a big bot. Which, if this is the case, I hope installing them's not that bad because this is bot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he should be a big guy like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. The one we got now, I think that's still probably it's probably one of my most favorite third party purchases ever.
Yeah,
So-
Warden's pretty much my favorite third party figure, just because like I look at him, like I'm looking at him now, I'm like, yeah, he's all right. But man, as soon as I pick him up and start messing with him, like
Damn,
Yeah.
that's
the fucking that ab joint, like
oh,
he's
dude,
so
he's got an
good.
ab crunch.
Yeah, the
Seriously,
sales
only
off. Sales off. No.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm about to
he's
say,
fucking-
unless you're vapid and without a soul like Antoine, you want to sell it
Nah, I ain't selling that. What
for
that?
Warbertron. Can't believe you.
For what?
What? What happened?
What?
Huh?
Oh.
It's a
breaking up,
soul.
Antoine, breaking up.
I can't hear you. Drive through. But
So
yeah,
everybody's got Warpatrons. We're probably gonna get this then.
yeah. And
So
it's
should
not
I
like
just
he's-
go ahead and delete that post that just popped up, Antoine, or what? I just got a notification from the cafe
Oh yeah, for what?
That you
for
posted.
Warden.
Or your Warpatron or Warden.
Well, somebody want to buy it?
No, you said you weren't going to sell it anymore.
Somebody's going
I
to.
go ahead
Yeah,
and
take it off. Take it off. Take it off.
Oh man, you're about to get dinged with so many PMs. Like, I'll give you $80 and a full Cybertron Ultra Magnus.
It was a pretty good price what he was
Fuck yeah.
asking.
Yeah,
What were you
110.
asking for?
Yeah,
10?
110.
Wow, that's a steal.
Okay.
It didn't have the box, but who cares?
Well, they're screwed
I'll
now
buy you
because
the
they
pants
could go
for
back.
$30. And you can sell it for 160. Just saying. Think about it.
160.
What we got next?
Let's see.
Well, up next on our slug is, of
Slug.
course, okay, this is the guy I am the most excited about. He is the next introduction to the Fans Project Dinobots group. It is Fans Project, if I'm saying this right, Kubrar.
Kubrar? Yeah. something like
Kubrar.
that. He looks fucking sweet.
And
I'm
he
excited
is,
about him.
It says probably my favorite slag figure ever. And it sucks because the last time the only way I could measure this guy with any previous release, besides that abomination that was the AOE slug, or as I call him, shittard, is the animated Snarl, which was slag, but we all know that's a bad word in fucking across the and before that was, of course, a G1 toy. This is awesome. I heard someone make a comment about the feet. Fuck you. Those feet are awesome.
Yeah. You know what really makes this for me? You know what really makes it? Is the Target Master. I love that axe that goes with him. That looks fucking sweet for him.
It's a Target Master that changes into an axe, and his weapons are 2 axes. It doesn't
I
get
know.
more
That-
awesome.
I
than
have
that.
this guy pre-ordered. I'm in. But I have to say, so far, I love the bot modes. Love them.
Yep.
But I am not overly impressed with the dinosaur modes.
And I'm with you.
You shut your
I
bitch.
know this
I
is gonna
know.
be-
I
No,
hear you.
Okay, what do you hate about the beast modes? What is wrong with the beast modes?
I don't with Slag. Like I don't like the crest to his head, and I don't get like a real like intimidating vibe from this or Sludge. In the dinosaur mode, bot mode, beautiful.
Bobby, can I help you out?
Sure.
Okay, in Attack of the Clones, when Anakin, Padme, and Obi-Wan were chained up to the poles in that arena?
Yeah.
Remember, like, the second fucking beast that charged them? Isn't
Yeah,
that what this fucking looks like? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I do.
No, you don't know what you're talking about. That is one seriously intimidating Triceratops.
I
I think
like-
you're mistaken.
I really like both modes on this guy, but I kind of agree that the face doesn't look terribly intimidating. It gives me a very animated vibe.
Animated, exactly.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that, but I was too
You don't
backlash.
know what you're talking about. This is amazing.
Well, I also love animated, so I have no problem with that, and I still think it looks like an awesome toy, but I can definitely see where it's not the it's not the intimidating G1 blocky Dinobot, like your fans' toys are doing. But on the same hand, I don't really want 2 sets of that. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't be buying it.
My heart.
So.
I know,
Shut the fuck up!
I like it, Oscar. I like it.
That's beautiful. Shut up, Matthew. Hell has, bro.
I like it. I love it. I can't wait to get these.
The bot mode.
It kind of looks like Toka from
Yep.
Secret of the
I can
Ooze.
see it. I can see it.
You see it?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
They don't matter. They're
And now
they'll
Greg's
get it
double
anyways.
sold it for me.
I can't believe this. These guys are fucking. Oh, I don't want to do
Except for Bobby, they'll be getting it.
Oh, I'm absolutely getting it. And
I
so is
want
Bobby.
it.
He's getting it too.
I hope you get a fucked up one because you made fun of his beast mode, you bastard.
Look, I'm getting it because I know.
Oh, Bobby, you're getting these?
Yeah, I'm.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought they weren't your
I
size.
just shipped, Jack. But like,
I thought they weren't your size, man. I'm sorry.
they aren't. But I'm gonna sit them in my office. I'm just gonna. The reason why I'm getting them is because I know the Fans Project makes a quality product, and I love the way the robot modes look, and I'm sure that I'm going to enjoy the toy. That being said, while my fans' toys ones will only transform into robot mode for review purposes, and then they're going to sit in dinosaur mode with my masterpieces. These will be the exact opposite. They'll probably only be in robot mode, and they're going to sit by themselves. And I'm still holding out hope that Fans Project continues with this. That they don't stop at 6.
You want paddles? Is that what you want?
I want a paddles. I want a scorn. I want a slash. Like I want them to do a shit ton of dino. I'm even okay with them doing other dinosaurs
that don't even have a robot yet.
Yep, exactly.
Yep.
Like I'm okay with them like creating, like doing the what was that guy's name? The fucking Optimus Prime-esque figure. Power battle tanker, some shit. He was a core bot. Anybody? He was blue.
Nova Prime?
No.
Steel Core.
Steel Core. Like, I'm okay with them. I would be.
I am such a fan of Fans Project. What's the name of that one robot they did? The blue one?
Because
it was like the first one.
The one you didn't buy because you don't buy toys aren't rooted in the fiction?
Exactly.
Is that what you're talking about, Bobby?
Exactly. And that's what I'm
You'll
saying.
buy these random Dinobots if they made other dinosaurs?
Yes, I would. That's what I'm saying is that I'm so committed to Dinobots and the way that these Dinobots look in robot mode that like I would be okay. This is one example, the only one I've been able to think of thus far, where I would be okay with them breaching out into their own line, and I would collect them.
That's by your daughter right now, because it sounds like your daughter talking right now.
I know. Sometimes the apple doesn't roll too far from the tree.
I'll take you, asshole. We'll move on.
No, man, I wish I had the fucking space for these. I really do.
Yeah, I mean they're good. They're just
They look good.
Yeah.
You know
good.
what?
I'm glad you think they're good, but they're you cum guzzling thunder cunt. They're fucking fantastic.
always extreme. All right.
That waste management salary that you got.
This is okay. This is something you guys have to explain to me. MMC Feral Rex completion kit. Are they pulling a TFC?
No. Apparently, this is coming with Tigris, which is what's going to put them into that class act bracket that we always kind of put them in ourselves. So this is something to, I guess, fix little issues or complaints or criticisms that people have had with Feral Rex, and they're including Tigris. And that's pretty awesome.
Yep.
I don't even think this shit is necessary, but the fact that they listen to the fans and they're a big boy, like they're a big boy on the playground. They're not fucking whatever. They listened to the fans and they responded and they included it with quote unquote no additional charge is a class act kind of thing to do.
So long as you pre-ordered. So long as you pre-ordered the Tigris piece.
Let me make sure I did that.
They also said it'll be available separately in the future too. So
yeah, but like I don't know. I mean, like I guess there's people who haven't bought into Feral Rex at all at this point. Which if you haven't, then oh well, you're lost.
You're full.
But you still have the chance to go and pre-order Tigris if you are liking how it's turning out. So
it is my loss.
Yeah.
Matt, I have no idea why you passed on these.
Because I thought Base Hunters were going to combine, but they didn't combine.
Jesus, I didn't know that.
I didn't pass. I just didn't really there were 13 of them out there, and I didn't know which ones to get. And by that time,
13.
I found out which one to get.
By that time,
it's not
BotCon
like
came along, and then my subscription figures came. And,
yeah,
well,
I
my
got
buddy was
subscription
tied
to
up.
TSC things, but no, I may go back and get them. I mean, there's always a chance to go get them. So
They're
Hey,
still
Bobby,
available.
can I stay with you guys in Chicago? I don't think I can look at Matt the same way.
Oh, now I disgust you. Now is that what it is, Greg?
I just don't think I can spoon with
Really?
someone.
It's a-
Oh,
Asking
Greg
about
sounds
Feral
like-
Cat.
Greg sounds like
that
walked
put it over
in-
the top right there was not having that shit. Really?
Greg sounded like he just walked in on Deluxe slow dancing with Hitler.
I
Like,
know,
hey
he's
man, I
like-
bought some pizza. Oh, who's this? It's Noah, just a friend.
To all of our listeners, rest assured, no need to worry. I did pre-order Tigress. I knew I would have.
Oh yeah, we already knew that.
You gotta like
I
it.
was
This
actually
is not just
slightly-
like a. This is not just.
concerned.
This is not just MMC like tipping a hat to their fans. Like, hey, we like what you guys said. They're kind of also giving them the finger by going, oh, hey, you want this? Well, fuck you. There you go. Shut the fuck up now. So I gotta give them respect.
Is Tigress the last one?
Yes.
We're gonna get Tigress before we get
No.
fucking
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it.
dead serious.
Wow,
I
that's
would
gonna
doubt it.
suck. How long y'all been waiting on the other one?
Talon? You
Yeah.
know what? I'm gonna
Arts?
find. I pre-ordered it like the day he
When
came
was the
out.
last one? When
Yeah,
was the
let
last
me-
one that
let me-
came out?
Let me look real quick
Yeah, I'm going to
because
as well.
This gotta be.
DBTS
It's
tells
been.
when
It's
you
been. I
pre-ordered
think.
something.
The
Oh, I can
beginning
tell
of
you.
the
I can tell
show.
you. I can tell you exactly when it was.
I
It was February 1st, 2013.
Okay, so we barely just started the show. Y'all
I
been waiting for
I-
that one.
my
Well,
my
Leo
talent's
Ducks-
been pre-ordered since January 20th,
Leo
2013.
Ducks was supposed to have been March, and we got Leo Ducks what in May,
Mhm.
and then Talon was supposed to have been June or July, and it is now what August 27th.
Yeah, September or 28th.
It's not their fault, I guess, but I mean they've told us even before this shit, like. They've said 2 or 3 times, like it's done. It's shipping right now, and then like
guess
at
what?
TFCon,
Guess what?
rest assured, it's shipping right now. So you
Yeah,
already
and
see
guess what? Tigress
Hey,
is out too. Look at it.
Icon.
That really sucks though. But
This
Yeah.
better be one goddamn. And watch Talon be the one that has the loose joints. Watch Talon be the fucking.
the worst one out of the bunch.
He has all the problems.
Yeah.
And not the ones that people already have. They got the good ones. We got the shitty. That was the advanced release. If you got it through the fucking Chosen Prime, you got the advanced release.
Now who did the jumpers? You know, the little small cars that combined.
Throttlebots. That's Toy.
Throttlebot.
World.
That's Toy World.
The Toy World, okay. And they're waiting. They're taking a long ass time for theirs too, right?
Yeah.
That's because they keep distracting themselves with
Other
stuff
shit.
like, okay, hey, we got this guy done, and hey, let's make some headmasters, guys. Yeah, let's make
They
some.
were supposed to make that stuff about Megatron and the Ultra Magnus. What happened to that?
I don't know. I don't work there.
I don't even.
Email.
I know that they. I
Fuck
know that they.
you, Doctor.
Oscar's like, I don't know. What the fuck do I know, motherfucker?
I know that they announced fucking Dinobots January of 2013, and we saw our first prototype image
Damn.
July of 2014.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Holy
yeah, because
shit.
they had that image of the long neck.
Yep, and it said
Yeah,
coming
but
soon,
coming-
and the
Yeah.
and the Apatosaurus
No,
was the S.
It wasn't January; it was April because it just happened to be April 1st because everyone thought it was April Fool's joke. Remember?
Well, that's still a long
No,
time.
that was 2 years ago. Wasn't that 2012?
It was I'm pretty sure it was January of 2013. Like
No, because I remember it being around April Fools, and I remember what I was doing when I saw that shit. I had a Starscream Legends figure, and I was painting it to Skyward for somebody. And I remember seeing that shit, and I'm like, dude, that's awesome. Like, fucking a full set of Dinobots. And everybody was like, no, that's April Fools. That's an April Fool's joke.
I think it may have resurfaced though, because I
Yeah.
also pretty clearly I remember waking up and checking my phone and seeing it there and thinking like, holy shit, this year is off to a good start.
Bobby's like, dude, I was saving my baby from burning buildings.
No.
Stopped to check my email. And
And you went ahead and jinxed the rest of the fandom. Way to go, buddy.
I guess Toy World must have full-time jobs. Their part-time jobs not working out.
I think they probably mostly do.
And
Yeah.
Toy World makes a solid product. Like, I haven't gotten anything from them I don't like.
Like I said, my biggest self kick in the ass for Toy World was when I first got Hegemon. I didn't like the way he felt, and I sold him, and then I was left wanting him again. But then everyone's like, "Oh, we got this! It's $200, guy." But now we got that re-release, and it's like, "Hooray! I'll never sell this one."
I quote Oscar. Yeah, whatever. I'm glad I sold that piece of shit.
Dude, and the thing is, I sold it for like $65 fucking dollars.
I know you did. I sold mine for like 220, I think.
This is for all those listening. This is one of the first conversations Greg and I ever had when we first met, right, sweetie? That was nice.
This is our swan song.
I just want to put this out. I don't have that either. Okay.
I'm not surprised. You probably got that.
I want to get it.
Get it, bitch. Why isn't that in your pile of loot?
No, they don't. BBTS didn't get the second round. I think TS4.
Get it from WK Toys, $100.
Yeah, $100. He's got 3 left, dude. You need to kind of like move, all right, there, Tubby. Make you up.
Like, hang up the phone. Call Jason.
I don't have a phone.
Hang up your prepaid Boost mobile smartphone and then call Jason.
Man, I got a good deal on my Boost phone, man. Fuck you.
You're like, I would call him, but Cricket be bullshitting.
I know, man. You can't get service anywhere. Like Cricket.
That's my cell phone with the Cricket phone, actually.
The worst service in America.
I had Voice Stream in New Jersey with Jamie Lee Curtis as its spokesperson. I love that. You walk in there high as hell going, let me get a $25 prepaid phone card and let me get a nickel bag of weed. And they go, that's the store next door. Oh, shit, give me my money back.
So X-Trans Box sweeps.
Of a Masterpiece Scourge. And big shout out to our good friends. That's MP Scourge. This is what you wrote on here. I did not set up.
I didn't write that. Antoine did.
Antoine's at MP or what?
Is that not MP?
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Is it?
Yep.
Because
looks pretty small in his hand, that box, to be honest. But
it does to me too.
Probably like MP Sideswipe size. You never know. But shout out to Ben's Collectibles who posted a photo, and of course, Apple Face went ahead and stole it and made it his.
Oh my god.
That's Oscar and J Boy at YouTube.com.
Oh my god. Anyway, so the Jesus Christ. The thing about this is that I really want like a masterpiece. I really want a masterpiece Cyclonus, and I really want a masterpiece Galvatron, and I really want them all bad. But I'm not sure if I really want X-Transbots to do it.
Because this is on the back of the Ollie's box, I've heard. So
that's the bottom of the Haas box, yeah. So you know how small that shit is.
Oh, okay. So this is. I didn't even look at the bottom of the Haas box. So this is not the box for them. Okay.
This is just a picture of Haas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this is just a fucking picture. This is just like the one on the back of the Tank and Stacks box.
Somebody asked, "Is this legend size?" And Ben's Collectibles came back with "Nope, masterpiece."
And then Dame Chalks is like, "Yeah, it's MP scaled," but I mean that's just saying like, I mean that's saying like how the Crank and Stacks and shit were quote unquote MP scaled, but I mean these could be the same size. I mean, and I would consider that classic scaled if that was the case. I mean, for a character like Scourge.
Yeah. I agree. But I mean, everything they've been, they have been definitely focusing on the MP market, so it wouldn't surprise me. But the fact that they have 4 of them there, because remember, like, not the Legends one, but like a long time ago, we saw those prototypes for Scourge, and they were going to be a 3-pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that this is that, but then I see 4 here, and I'm like, what?
Version of sweeps, I guess.
Yeah, but I think I'm curious as to see like what the price, if they did a 3-pack, what the price would be, because they're $300 for. I can't do it. Not for X-Transbots. I can't do it.
We'll see. I mean, time can tell. They might just pull a fucking Mach 5 and just not make it at all. So we never know. Although it is interesting, it would be really cool to have an MP scaled fucking Scourge. X2 Toys, metal joints for MP Rodimus. Anybody care?
Nope.
Yep, I don't. Greg, care?
Mine's just fine.
If yours broke, it's like fucking motorcycle people.
hell?
Anyway, like I said, I have
Fast
no
and Furious.
freaking air conditioning, so windows have to be open. Anyway,
Goddamn rice burners, just fucking tearing the streets up.
yeah. So anyway, if you broke your Rodimus, this is a good thing. If you didn't, you don't need these. Just take the screws out and make sure there's no paint on the actual joint. And if you do get these, be careful that it doesn't strip the rest of the plastic out, because metal on plastic is rarely ever good. So.
And also, if you did break your Masterpiece Rodimus like a long time ago and you kept all the bits because you were like, one day somebody's going to come along and fix this, I just want to let you know it's happening, and I tip my hat to you for patience, sir.
Well,
Yes.
with like the Black Rodimus and stuff, like if his knees kind of broke, you could put him back into the robot mode and just leave him
Right.
there and be fine
Right.
with it. So I understand, why someone might still have the broken Rodimus.
I'm
But-
still I
Yeah.
tip my hat. I still tip my hat.
I also think you should just go and talk to Mega Moonman on TFW, who I think has these for like $6 in plastic, and they won't actually break your Rodimus. So
Or you could actually look up on eBay and get like a shit ton of these fucking things for like $11 shipped. There are posts for different parts of his body, from his knees to his wrist to his torso, whatever the case may be. It's been a while since I've had an MP Rodimus.
yeah. Oh, the other thing is, since these don't look like they're going to be painted, good luck matching that paint color. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, so while I think we're done with that. How awesome is this podcast? We're very awesome because in the midst before we recorded, breaking news made possible by our news hound Mega 81, Mr. Antoine Lewis, bangs your mom. We got an update of a possible Maki Toys Dia Atlas,
Yep.
and
It'll be awesome.
it would be very awesome.
This would be a pretty, well, I don't know. They make some big toys, I guess. But I was going to say this would be a pretty big toy for their average, run through. But still pretty cool. I mean, they're a good they're a good company. They haven't made anything that I am like super happy with, but I don't think I'm trying to run through the
Swerve,
game.
come
Oh,
on.
Swerve, forget it.
Come on.
Swerve, yeah.
Gimme!
Swerve is fucking money. But yeah, I'm in on this. If they do this, I'm in.
There's already someone making a comment about that looks like a customized Gundam. Is that the character's design for the comic, or will it be made as a toy? So Ziegler, you're an idiot. Yeah, it looks like a fucking Gundam. Of course, it's probably. I hope it's. I think it's safe to say it's got to fucking transform. So if these are just drawings, if these are just possible artist renders, rough drafts, and shit like that, then this probably may not be how it might end up. But the fact that they're stating that they might make it, I think is really fucking cool. I think this thing would be perfect in anyone's collection because it never hurts to have a Dia Atlas.
So,
You know?
I love how somebody commented, "Don't understand what this is." Because if you don't this is, you kind of have to be in the right segments of the fandom to kind of know this character. But it's just
Then
for somebody-
it's usually followed up by a comment across the lines of was he in a new movie? What scene was he in? Was he the Green Corvette?
That's pretty funny. Don't understand what this is. All right.
Oh Lord, that ship look at that alt mode. It's a rough
Yep.
draft. That looks really fucking boss.
Yep.
So if this happens, America, because I would love to see them do. I would love to see them pull this off and make it be like Voyager size, and then have them do a fucking Star Saber.
Yeah, and
On top of that.
the thing is I really like when they do a take on these Japanese exclusive Transformers, the ones that if you really wanted G1, you're probably not going to get it without spending an air
Yes.
conditioner unit.
Mhm.
And so it's I don't know, I find these things cool, and the whatever it was Fans Project had mentioned doing previously, the one that was a Dia clone toy, that stuff just interests me. So
Yep.
I want
with
this.
and with $13,000, you could get at least 2 Road Caesars mint in box.
Exactly.
But I totally agree with what you said, Justin. The fact that they're going on that reach and they're not making another Megatron or an Optimus Prime, and they're like, hey, we're gonna do Dia Atlas. It's like, dude, that's balls.
Well,
because not a lot of people don't know who it is.
Let me throw out there that I will not argue with anybody who wants to do a Megatron. that is actually
Right.
scaled to classic.
MP10, yeah, of course. Well,
But on the other hand, it's like, yeah, like now this is what I want to see from a lot of third party. Like instead of making that, 17th set of Dinobots, like give me something nobody else is doing.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey,
I
Matt,
just hope
guess
he won't
what?
be sold in a set.
Hasbro news. Nothing.
What'd you say?
Huh?
What'd
What'd
you
you
say?
say, Antoine?
Oh, I was just
What?
saying, hey, Matt, it's Hasbro news. You ready for that?
Oh yeah. Here comes your big moment.
All
And
right.
I can't wait to get to the chip chase. I really
So,
can't.
yeah.
That is some fucking stupid. Okay, we're not even going to touch on it yet. So, out to Hasbro news. Million Publishing 2014 exclusive Shokai
Now,
box
have we
art.
talked about this already?
No, I don't.
Sort
I don't
of.
even know what this is. Oh, this is the fucking third. Is this the fan mode? The Astro Train is supposed to be like one of the write-in guys or the leader of the group, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now his canon mode, you can do that with Classics Astro Train.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's stupid. I tried that shit. Yeah, you can't even hold it. I mean, you can hold it, but yeah.
You need the new Astro Train, Antoine. Come on.
Is Greg yelling at somebody?
What? It's the same damn old.
Yeah, I don't know. I just left this in because I wasn't sure if we discussed this already, but there's nothing really. I don't think there's anything really new under the sun with this.
I just wanted to say, like in the chat, like last night, Antoine, when you were showing, you took your, or it was yesterday afternoon, whatever, and you had your Astro Train. You were trying to show us what it looked like. It made me actually want this even less, and I didn't even want this to begin with. Now I hate. Now I want to find someone who bought this and punch him in the face.
Now I hate this.
The thing that this really makes me feel is I want a third party to actually make a third party ride-in. That's what I really want.
Yeah.
I want them to combine, and I want them to have some sweet train modes.
That'd be nice.
Make it happen.
Well,
nobody's doing it. Everybody loves combiners. Where's my freaking ride-in?
If those guys are really hurt,
5 companies get together and decide to make one at the same time, they'll let you know.
And you know what,
Yeah.
TFC, you can do this real easy because like most of the trains can transform like the same way. So reshell them, super easy engineering, done.
it's just. I mean, if you need inspiration, third-party companies, be sure to look at American amusement park trains. They're all different sizes. You sure can get a lot of fucking molds out of that. And speaking of not getting new molds, so Transformer figures and Kabaya. Hooray! Hey, look, there's a fucking killer whale that's supposedly Skybite or whatever. Deco there. You got your Jetfire. And Kabaya are those little model kits with no articulation at all, as far as I'm concerned. And they look. Oh, I don't know. I never owned the Kabaya. Like, I almost bought the Overlord Kabaya.
They come with gum or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is what they're showing here, and you could get views of the Voyager class drift in the movie, but no one cares.
I look at these Kabaya things, and I kind of think that you can kind of get the full size toys for probably about the same as these Kabayas are going to cost, because even the full size toys kind of suck. So yep.
Yeah, I actually I didn't even. I guess I was kind of in a rush today. My kid's going to school now, which is kind of weird because I'm used to being, I don't want to say pestered, but pestered all day long with every fucking thing.
Skullface hates his kids.
But now she's going to school, and like I gotta admit, like I don't know what the fuck to do with myself. So like I did the notes today, and I put the baby down for a nap, and I just ran through these, and had I known this was Kabaya, I wouldn't have even kept it in here.
Except that you typed the word Kabaya.
No, that was already typed. But I did change it from black to blue. So so I had to do something.
Hooray!
But yeah, that's nonsense.
Alrighty.
So, we got a Transformers Cloud, Ironhide, and Hellwrap, which someone educate me on Hellwrap, because I know Ironhide's supposed to be from the Energon line.
Hell Warp.
Yeah,
Hell Warp.
Yeah.
I think it's from the Japanese cartoon Beast Wars too.
Yeah. It's supposed to be Hellscream.
Yeah.
It's Hellscream. It's not Hellscream. It's
Skywarp.
It's Skywarp colors. They're jumping the gun.
Oh.
Well, here is what I can tell you about Transformers Cloud. You can take, let's say...
Let me tell you something about Hellwrap real quick. I am now hungry because of that.
You can take
delicious.
anything. You can take, let's say, Fort Max, G1 Fort Max, and paint him black and release him under the Cloud branch and call him Ravage, and fans will be okay with it. Like that's
It's
all,
that
like,
Ravage we always wanted.
it's the most nonsensical bullshit I don't know if I've yet to see a figure come out of the class since I've gotten back into collecting where I've been like, smart. Except for maybe the closest thing I've seen is the Rodimus, and only because the bot mode kind of reeks of IDW.
Yeah. That's the only one that terribly like interests me. The rest of them I could do without, but that Rodimus, I still kind of want that one. So.
Yeah, but see, that's
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want one also, but I'm hoping third party would finally man up and make another Rodimus.
And I'm sure
that's what I really hope happens. But
and I warned both you gentlemen about saying things like that because you get 15 of them.
That's one thing.
I'm happy with my knockoff too, Greg. It's okay, buddy.
It's one thing I've noticed about Shattered Cast and or even when we weren't Shattered Cast is whatever we want, 15 third party companies are going to do it 365 days from the day we say it.
Yeah.
Well, I want it. Now make me one so I can go ahead and pick which one of the 365 I want. So.
Right.
And make me a fucking IDW accurate Ultra Magnus if you don't mind. Thanks, for that isn't fucking masterpiece.
So is anybody in on this?
No, I'm not. Maybe for that Rodimus if he goes down in price.
Yeah.
But the Roadbuster, I'm sorry, the Ironhide. I hated that Ironhide. I had this statement once before. I believe it was on GMC. Where, Ironheart to me was that red van that talk like this the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And, and I sit there and I watch fucking their idea of Ironhide on fucking Transformers Energy. I'm like, that's not Ironhide. Because I don't look at Ironhide for a fucking bot with a hard hat going, well, Optimus Prime, you really mean it, sir? Like, hot shot.
Right.
When you got me looking at that Energon version of Ironhide, and then I look at the movie Ironhide, the fucking dog face pickup truck, and I go, I like that one better than the fucking cartoon. You fucked up.
Yep.
You fucked up. So, I think this was just a fucking waste of a shitty mold with a fucking shitty paint job on top.
I'm surprised they didn't change this into Crosshairs, the Target Master instead, because those kind of resembles them a little bit.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I could see that.
But I look at it now, and now it's forever engraved in my mind as, you mean I'm like as good as Hotshot? Thank you, sir. Excellent. And then air guitar like Bill and Ted. So yeah, this is just a fucking stupid waste. Yep. Again, the Rodimus Prime, I'm possibly down. Now here's one that I'm gonna let you introduce, Bobby, because you're excited for it.
I am indeed, and here it is. This is another brilliant Cloud offering. Chip Chase Prowl from G1 episode Roll For It. And what they have done is they have taken Springer, Sandstorm, pardon me, and they repainted him black and white because, Prowl is black and white, and that's, it's like the Fort Max being black and being Ravage. And they offer a Chip Chase mode where you can bring down the the helicopter bits from the
back and make a wheelchair
and make him into a wheelchair, and it is possibly the most ridiculous thing I've seen.
Hold on.
People have done this already with Sandstorm.
Yeah, this was like a fan mode thing.
Yeah.
I didn't even look at this link. I didn't even look at this link beforehand. You're honestly telling me that that's what this is.
Yep.
I think this is
the wheelchair mode. That is probably the most. That's almost as bad as KFC calling that blaster Ghetto Blast. This is right up there.
I am telling you right now, whoever is at Protoman X, we don't want to say his real name. I'm thinking this is a fucking Digibash he did by him, and this is a joke.
Now, Protoman X is a good dude.
I don't know.
Unless you own the money.
He runs TF.
You'll fuck your mom.
He runs TF, and I spoke to him last year, like in length, about like getting into the comm business, and like he was very straight up with me, and basically revealed like his whole business plan to me, like and how to go about doing it if we ever wanted to do it. And very open, very cool dude. I don't know what he necessarily sees in this, although I do know that he has just about every Transformer ever made is kind of like his thing.
Yep.
But this shit is like what I want to do right now is I want to go around the six. I have a question for the week. It's time Wait, no, I'm not. I can't wait anymore. I'm sorry.
I can't wait anymore.
Well, this was directly about Proto Man. That's the only thing.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So I don't know if you've listened to Canadian Slag this week, but they kind of referenced the fact that they talked to you at DEFCON last year.
Oh,
and gave Shattered Cast a shout out on there.
Nice, they're back.
Yeah.
I'll have to check them out.
I just wanted to bring that up. Shout out to
who's this?
This is the
Canadian Slag.
Canadian Slag podcast. If you've never checked it out, Oscar, it's right up your alley. Like
shout out to them.
Well, you check yourself, Canadian Slag. You're on notice. I'm going to be listening, and I may just invade and fuck your podcast up.
Rock 25.
All right, so sorry. Just wanted to give them their appropriate shout out.
So proud of that.
Not for nothing. to anybody that's listening to us, like they are. I listen to RFC every week, and I think that's the only other Transformers podcast that I listen to every week. But I will say this: I am a fan of Canadian Slag. Like I listen to RFC because they are the kind of the antithesis of my views regarding Transformers in a lot of ways, and like it's just interesting to hear. But like these guys are great guys. They have a great show, Canadian Slag. If you're not into it, you should definitely check them out. But what I want to do right now is go around the podcast, and I want to know. I want you guys to give me the name of a shit figure. That it may be out, it may not, may be coming out, may not be out, may have gotten scrapped, whatever. That you would rather buy instead of this.
Shit. I would rather buy that Minicon Combiner team 12 times over.
So you can have like a little army. So you can have like a little army of Ammonites
and
like
set my fucking house on fire.
That makes sense.
I'd rather buy Air Arachnid and get those add-on parts for her.
I get that too.
There were add-on parts for her?
I would rather collect the Age of Extinction Deluxe line.
The Age of Extinction what?
Deluxe line. The whole line.
Wow.
I get that.
Wow, fuck you, dude. It was a thing I went through.
Hey, Oscar's add-on kit was called a trash can, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would rather collect the shitty Armada Transformer toys from McDonald's.
Wow.
I would rather have all the KFC tapes than this horrendous piece of shit right here.
Hail Hasbro.
Right.
Hail Hasbro, man. I love you. Make love to me. Son of
You know
a
what
bitch.
the sad thing is? He says that, but he's probably going to own it.
I would rather collect every single figure from the Beast Machines line than buy this piece of shit.
Well, that's pretty bad too, yeah.
Yeah, I'm hardcore like that, brother.
Me personally,
You're on notice, Canadian Slag.
I would rather get the Mecha Form Swoop than get this.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
What an asshole. That is fucked up.
And
That
That's
is
a slap
fucked
in the
up.
mouth right there.
the reason why is it's kind of like Mach 5 to me now. Like I will be able to look at that Mecha
Wow.
and remember all the jokes that we've had and the good times together.
I feel like you just called me a spick.
Regardless of
That's how offensive I found that.
regardless of the fate of the universe, I will get more enjoyment out of that Mecha Form thing than I would ever get from this. All right. So
Oh, no, I do
that's
have to state for the record because you said that. I got to say this.
Sure.
Every time I look at Gauntlet by our good friends over at Mech Ideas, I still get those amazing memories of when I first came up with Muckfev. He is the best addition to my collection in
it's
a very
great, isn't it?
He is a cute little guy.
Real quick, one more thing about Canadian Slag before we go, because I am a fan. But funny story is, I was talking to Jaws D, and I think that's like
That's a porn name if I ever heard of one.
isn't it? But I was talking to him, and he was like he was a real cool dude, and like we were just shooting the shit. I had a shirt. It said Gotham Rogues, but it looked like a Pittsburgh Steelers shirt, and that's like what started the conversation. It was a cool conversation, and then like we just got to talk about podcasts, and he was like, "Do you listen to any?" And I was like, "I got to be honest, the only one that I'm really a fan of is Canadian Slag." And he's like, "Dude, I'm on that show," and like just serendipity kind of. So New Age of Extinction.
Hey, I'll be right back, man.
Sure.
Those Gotham Rogues jerseys. You have the shirt that looks like one. You know,
No,
Kit actually framed a few of those for the actual Steelers.
That's awesome. It's a T-shirt.
Yeah.
It's like a.
She
It's
framed the
not
actual, yeah.
Yeah, but it looks like a Steelers T-shirt. It's awesome. I also have one. It's like it looks like a. It's made by the same company. If I knew the name offhand, I'd shout them out. But it looks like a Puma shirt. But it's orange, and instead of a Puma, it's a tiger, like doing the same leap, and it says Cringer across it.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
New Age of Extinction Leader Class Bumblebee. I kept this in case the show was lagging, but it's not lagging. So does
Can
anyone
we
feel
just start referring it to the Age of Beastinction? Because this is what's going to happen.
right?
Yay!
Yeah, finally, Matt. Finally.
I know, finally.
A damn leader class, man.
There you go, Canadian slag. You can't bitch. Bobby plugging you like I did. I just subscribed to your podcast on iTunes. And while you guys are at it, be sure to check us out on iTunes. Leave us a review, and of course,
Absolutely.
5 stars, because we are #1. And about the only thing Canadian slag will have on this podcast is they have a porn star on their team.
That's true.
For now. Isn't that right, Antoine? It's called, hey, he and I are working on a screenplay called Fistful of Chocolate. All right? I'm
Fuck
thinking
yeah.
trilogy.
Make it happen.
It is on. It is on. Get your wife on the phone, Matt. I need her. So,
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Does anybody need to discuss Leader Class B?
No.
No.
I can't wait to get it. Hell Hasbro.
I would rather get this Leader
I'll
Class
say
B
it.
than that Cloud Chip Chase.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I would get this Leader Class B and then repaint it red and black as a Deadpool custom. Then that Cloud Chip, which I have
Shut
done,
your mouth.
which I have done with the Human Alliance Bumblebee before, and I got a few praises. Yeah, I got
Nice.
That's a good line. I don't care what you say. That's a good line. Fuck you.
Masterpiece Starsaber Brainmaster is a little fella.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's so cute there. It just,
He looks. I mean, he looks. I'm okay with it, but he is I mean, like, I don't want to lose him. You know, I don't want him to get vacuumed up by accident somehow.
This is the only time you'll ever own a Masterpiece figure where you'll have to tell yourself, I shouldn't drink around him because I'll think he's a pill and I'll just swallow him.
Right.
How big is it? I mean, is that like maybe Fans Project Headmaster size? Or bigger than that?
Smaller than that.
I think it's smaller.
Icon driver size.
Yeah, that's small. That used to fit inside the Insecticons from the G1 line.
That's what I was just about to say.
So,
Man.
my
That
You know
is
question
what's
is,
small.
funny?
who,
This is one of the few instances where, like, Hasbro Takara made something smaller, and I'm actually happy with it.
Yeah, I mean, 'cause they've been doing that with their fucking deluxes for the last 2 years.
the Brainmaster didn't actually transform into anything, right? On the original G1 toy?
He went in the chest cavity of the Saberjet,
Right.
and then when you lifted it up, there was a panel. That was his thing. There was a panel inside of him, and the way it worked was you lifted the little elevator, thing, as they called it, thing up,
Yeah.
and a tab slid into a slot, and it pushed that panel up, and that made the face.
Okay. So, alright, because for whatever reason, I had thought that he formed, like, part of the, like, red jet part. You know what I'm talking about? But,
Yeah, that was just the sword handle.
Okay.
Made the
alright, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, it's the sword handle that does that. Okay, yeah. So then,
But he was most literally the face, which I guess is where they got Brain Master from, because most of the robot went inside the head.
the head,
and that-
right? Yeah. Well, that makes sense then. So him being this small doesn't really bother me. At first, I was a little taken aback by the size, but yeah, you know, I'm okay with it. So
Does anybody else have anything they want to say about this?
Did anybody see that G1 comparison to this?
Yeah, that's in the picture, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's like twice the size. Like the G1 is like twice the size.
over that, I would say.
Yeah. It's pretty. I mean, but you know, like, I'm sure it's only a matter of time before I gotta buy extra tissues to keep people's fucking
It's like a
tears from fucking
3-stage
drowning
part,
everybody. But you know, like, at the same time, like, there's no doubt in my mind that this thing is gonna be a work of art when it's all done.
Hello.
Hey, Matt.
Yo,
Hey, how you
did you
doing?
hear Antoine jump right in that?
Mm-hmm.
There's like a chick giggling in
Sorry,
the background,
that's my wife.
That's for the
and-
porn.
and then Antoine just comes right in with the hello.
Antoine Stig just popped right up, ready to go.
That was crazy.
I gotta explain this to her. There's this guy in the podcast named Antoine, He's like the guy we all accuse of banging our wives and girlfriends. And the moment you giggled, he was all like, "Oh, hey, how's it
How
going?"
you doing?
And then for some reason, I'm erect. I don't know why, but
I like how you said there's this guy named Antoine on the podcast. He's always banging wives, and she's like, tell me more.
I know who he is. He sneaks out.
Is he coming to Florida anytime soon?
Oh, we should.
So, do we want to give any of this away, or do we want to save this for next week? This next bit of business.
Give it away.
Next
Okay.
week.
We're not going to talk.
Sure,
We're not
okay,
going to
give it
talk
away.
about this tonight. We're not going to talk about this tonight. But Hasbro and Shapeways expands license to allow the selling of Transformer figures, and it's kind. If you think about the ramifications that has, it's kind of a big deal.
It is.
Shout out to Antoine. He lined up us to interview 3 designers from Shapeways.
Shapeways. I
And
can't wait to speak Shapeways with Shapeways. This is
Oh
Shapeways.
shit! No
Which-
Shapeways.
which is a pretty big deal, because especially how we bust Shapeways chops a lot and all that kind of shit. So that will be next week. Depending on how long it goes, it'll either be intercut into the show or it'll be its own standalone thing. But he has some really interesting questions to ask him, and like the questions were getting so good in our private chat that we, and not even just we, fucking Greg had to stop and say, we might not be able to ask this type of shit.
Yeah.
So it should be really good. But we're going to save it for next week. Just know that Hasbro is working with Shapeways, and any question that you might have about that, feel free to post on our Facebook. And if it makes the cut, like, obviously we're all contributing questions. If it makes the cut, or unique enough, we'll add it in if we have the time. And but any question that you might be thinking, like, man, I wish they had the balls to ask about this aspect of it, we've probably already thought about it, and we're fucking asking it. And we can't guarantee that they'll answer it, but we are asking it. We're not going to have a discussion this week, but we do have 3 listener questions. Shout out to Marcus, Jared, and James, who all contributed. James in the 9th inning, which was actually and actually has a really good question. Yeah, shout out to Marcus too. Marcus asks, and we've kind of answered this question before, but because it's Marcus, I figured that it needs to get added. No budget restraints. What figure would you want to reimagine, and who would you want to build it? Now that includes Hasbro, he did say, or Takara, which does kind of change the question also from what we had before. So we'll go around robin, and we'll start with Oscar. Any figure you want, limitless budget by any company you want. What do you want?
Can we make this plural? Does it have to be just one figure?
How about we do it this way? One thing that we want Hasbro/Takara to do, and one thing we want a third party to do. And which company?
I like it.
Oh, see, there's nothing I would want Hasbro to fuck with because they'll just murder it profusely. But I would like Takara to do a masterpiece of Galvatron. Show them how it's done, because they've knocked it out of the park with their masterpiece figures as of late.
Yep.
So, and what I would like a third party to do is actually they're known for combiners. I'd like to see Fans Project make a Seacon combiner team.
Nice.
All right. I like it.
Yep.
I like it. I like both, actually. Justin.
Takara, not Hasbro, of course. I would either want a Masterpiece Jazz or a Masterpiece Hound, one of the two.
Yeah.
Those are super high on my wants list for Masterpiece at this point. For anybody with a third party, I would probably go with. It's tough to say because there's so many good third party companies out there anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it out there. I would like to see who's doing it, Unique Toys or DX9 or whatever. Let's go ahead and make that GoBot base. I want that GoBot base.
Wow.
The little walker thing. Throw that out there.
That's a bizarre choice.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
now
unlimited budget.
Now let me ask you this: if that price range was the same as Make Toys Scorponok, are you still in?
No, because it should nowhere be as complex as that. But you put it at like 150, I'm in. So
right. Cool. Matt.
I
want Hasbro.
I want Hasbro and Takara. I want a reissue of Overlord. I would like to have that. I would like to have the original, but if they reissued that one, I would be really, for around $150.
So you
That'd
don't
be
want
pretty cool.
to reimagine anything.
Huh?
You don't have faith in reimagine anything. You want them to just release the.
Yeah, I just want to reissue.
Okay.
But for third party, I would either want Unique Toys or Fans Project to do the Tetra Jets the right way.
Okay.
Thundercracker, Skywarp, and Starscream. I would like to have a Tetra Jet that was actually nice instead of that Impossible Toys shit.
I got you. Greg.
I'm glad you called on me, Teach. Speaking of Impossible Toys done right, I'd like anyone to make a better set of Quintessons. I'd like to make a set of Quintessons that was worth the price that people are asking for them.
Yeah.
Hasbro can do that. That's no, because see, everyone, because I want a new Piranacon, that was one of them, and then I want a Masterpiece Jazz. So all the good answers got taken. I guess
You want a Cloud Chip Chase.
I want a Cloud Chip Chase. I want an actual Chip Chase figure. You know what I want? I want some fucking Masterpiece Insecticons that aren't ninjas. They're just good old fashioned fucking barrel-chested bugs.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
That'd be good.
Hail Hasbro.
Hail Hasbro, man. Hail Hasbro.
And did you? Was that both? You were gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was both. We'll do that as both. That's fine.
Antoine.
All right. For Takara, it would be maybe a Masterpiece Constructor, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's expensive.
that's ambitious. And for third party, shit,
A zipper?
He's still thinking about Oscar's wife.
Oh, damn.
No,
That's mom's house, right?
You sick fuck.
oh shit.
You come
I
back to
don't
it.
know. A third party Shockwave or something. I don't know.
That's been done already.
Oh, yeah.
KSC's got you covered, brother.
Tonight on Unsolved Mysteries, we invade Antoine Mega 81's mind and find out that he wants a KFC Shockwave.
Oh,
Made
no.
from...
Hey, a third party Thundercloud. That'd be nice.
I would like a.
Yeah.
I would like a masterpiece. I want a proper Takara masterpiece Megatron.
Nice.
I know it's not the most unique choice in the world, but that's what the fuck I want.
That's a good call. It's a good call.
Yeah.
Let's make it MP10 size,
Yep,
A
exactly.
little bigger than MT.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that way
but scale
when assholes like Justin buy it, it'll be easier for them to sell.
Just selling that damn Megatron shit.
I'll give you 13 grand for that Megatron.
Sold.
And
So
at this point, I'm gonna say I would like to see a set of masterpiece monster bots from Fans Toys. So
You mean like a double cross?
Talking about double cross and
double
the
cross.
Oh,
Slugly.
nice. Yeah, good call. Those are fun. Those are actually still fun G1 figures I have.
Oh, they're weren't they Spartacons or something?
No.
No,
They were just like monster bots or whatever. They were.
Yeah.
No, but they had Sparks coming on too.
They did,
Double-
yeah.
No, those were like pretenders or something. Really
Not all of them.
No,
had
no, no,
Sparks.
no.
Not all of them.
Oh,
Double
that's
Cross
fucking-
did, right?
All three of them? Double Cross had
No.
Sparks?
Double Cross
They
has
were the
Sparks.
Firecon and the Sparkle Bots.
Yeah, but that
Monster
yeah,
Bots were like Repugnus and that
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
had
Venom
Yeah.
and all
They
that.
did shoot sparks out their chest, though.
Yeah. They did. Yeah.
Um,
Without the lame gimmick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can
Well,
do that.
it included the lame gimmick. It just didn't really, they didn't call themselves
It
You
didn't
Sparkle
get
Bots.
gimmick.
Oh.
It was just a
Sparkle Bots.
Hey.
Jim.
Bots.
Jim.
This next one isn't really a question. It was just Jared saying something interesting. I'm not obviously, we just did the GoFundMe, so we definitely wouldn't do it again so soon. But it was a good idea. what he said was listening to this week's episode, an idea crossed my mind when you brought up Mechaform. I'm curious about how bad they're going to be, but don't want to shell out whatever they're going to cost. If pre-orders ever go for those things, how about another GoFundMe project where the listeners buy one and shipping costs, then Oscar, Justin, and Skullface all review it, and then you guys raffle it off to the donator. I think that's a cool idea. Like what you would do is everybody like put in a raffle for $10, like if it was a $60 figure, and then if we got $60 and we bought the figure, we shipped it between the three of us and all reviewed it, and then from the people that contributed the $10, we could raffle it off to a winner, and then we would mail it to them, and they could keep the toy, which I think is a pretty cool idea.
Yeah, that'd be a cool idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I would totally keep it in my bathroom for a week, so all that fecal matter dust could just set in it.
So,
and then they literally have our shit.
I'm actually gonna extreme. I'm gonna turn this question back to the fans, or listeners more so than fans. But if you guys would be interested in that sort of a thing, like a raffle thing, let us know. And maybe not now, but maybe down the line, within the next 6 months or so, we could organize something to do a raffle project, and it would be on something that nobody would want to shell out the money for. Maybe even like this Bold Forms, whatever that's coming up, just stuff like that nobody would want to spend a whole lot of money for, but would take it for $10. And we could set up like a raffle. And we could even set up the raffle, and we could donate the rest of it to some sort of charity if we fucking covered the price of the figure, but like 20 people bought in on the raffle, so that we're not turning it into like putting it in our pocket, once
Justin's air conditioner.
Yeah, Justin's air conditioner. Something like that. If you guys would be interested in that, let us know in one of the various.
I don't know where Justin's next review. It's like, hey guys, T2R6 here at a nice, cool, refreshing house. Feels great. You guys see my slapper? Yeah, it feels good. I am relaxed. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I might actually have to review the air conditioner for a chance to get some ad revenue on it.
Obviously, you would have to get the air conditioner after you bought yourself Final Cut Pro.
Yep. Well, yeah, of course.
Lastly, don't get me started. Don't get me started, because that's we don't view that shit the same.
Oscar. Fist bump.
Here, I tell you what we should do. We should do like Oscar does it. I wish you were coming to TFCon. We'd do a crossfire with both you guys.
Oscar, do you think it burns in Bobby's soul? That comment? I think so.
I hear it screaming from here.
You idiots! I sold my soul years ago. Here is something this is from James. Here is something the listeners might be interested in.
Hey, James.
When did you all decide to start collecting? Which is question one. And when and how did you, if those who do it, decide to start posting YouTube videos? Do you think it helps build a fan base to become personally invested in your life? I'm not exactly sure what he means by that. He says it's written, think it helps build fan base to help them become personally invested in your lives without being too personal. So I guess just take that as you want it, and we'll go around. Obviously, Antoine and Matt would be. You don't worry about the YouTube aspect. Just
disqualified.
So, Oscar, go ahead.
When did I start collecting? I was 9 years old. I already told the story about the whole Christmas ordeal. And when and how did I decided to start posting YouTube? Here's the thing, a little fun fact, like a lot of you guys don't know about me. When I moved to Florida from New Jersey, I knew nobody. And I was one of those kind of people in high school that was I was in between the cool kids and the geeks and nerds. So, but I also, my senior year, I blossomed as the class clown. I was fucking going toe to toe with the established class clown for the last 3 years straight in my high school. When it came to health class, I fucking dominated. I should have won it. But anyway, it was sex ed classes when I fucking destroyed this kid. But I started making YouTube videos because when I came down here, one of the things I want to do was, I keep being told I'm a pretty funny guy. Obviously, evidence is right here. The last 34 episodes. I was heard. I figured, let me try doing some stand-up comedy. And I did about for about the first 2 years I lived here, I did about 78 amateur nights. A lot of them had cash prizes, a lot of them did not, and yes, I bombed a shitload of times. So I figured, well, let me try to get a kind of a routine going. I had created a YouTube account only for the purpose of writing "You got knocked the fuck out" on the Kimbo Slice backyard fights they would have.
Yeah.
Well, I started using that more as a resume. Like, okay, well, I want to create like my own character. Like at the time, obviously, delusions of grandeur. I thought he'd go viral because posting shit on YouTube is kind of a risk, and moved on forward. And I created a character called Freddie Freeburg Jackson. So whenever I would perform in a place, like, hey, you guys see me on YouTube, Freddie Freeburg Jackson, I had like 5 subscribers. Of course, they fucking didn't. But I would do it. Stopped being like me doing my stand up act as me. I would wear a shitty fucking $3 Party City mullet wig with a pair of black aviators, and then I started doing the fucking videos on YouTube. And YouTube shit was just basically easier and a lot less embarrassing. And then I just kept doing it. I never got into the whole animated or the Transformers fan because I honestly didn't know what kind of community we had there. Like I didn't know about PI, I didn't know about like the reviewers, I didn't know about any of this shit. So like when this all like kind of blew up in my face around the time I started talking with my friend Nate, who does a show called Deadpool and Friends, who I talk about a lot. I started noticing like, holy shit, man, like I'm really like kind of not alone with the whole Transformers fandom. But I never really got heavy into doing it till I started doing Transformers Peacetime. So that's basically it. I wanted to be.
Damn, Justin.
Let's see. I mean, I guess I started collecting as a kid, and then I stopped collecting, and like all through college, I kind of would pick up like an action figure here or there, like a Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes, whatever. Things showed up, but I got back into Transformers actually in sort of back into Transformers, I should say, in college when I went to a party and saw, as someone who collected like die-cast, 1/6 scale cars, I saw someone who had alternators, and I was like, holy crap. And they're like, oh yeah, they're Transformers. I'm like, what? And it just like blew my mind that, here's like big scaled Transformers that, transformed into actual cars again, as opposed to whatever Energon and all those were. So I started collecting all those, and then post-college, once I, had a job and money and stuff like that, then I started tracking down the G1 toys I always wanted as a kid, and then opened the floodgates, and now I'm bored. So. And I guess with the YouTube thing, I don't know, I kind of, once I got back in through the floodgates and started watching, other people's, things, then I was like, well, I kind of would like to try my hand at that, see how that goes, and I don't know what, kind of made me get into that, because I'm not a terribly public person, I guess, like I never liked public speaking and all that crap, and yeah, so I just tried it, and I don't know, just kept going because I enjoyed it, and then here I am, and yeah, it's good. I don't know what the last part of your question was referencing, but I'll just throw out that YouTube's been like a huge benefit to not making public speaking an issue and stuff for me anymore, and yeah, it's cool to have friends that are all over the whole planet at this point. So yeah.
Yep, totally is. Never would have thought I'd be doing Transformer reviews. That's for fucking sure.
Yeah, exactly.
The reason why I did Big Dumb Tour Review, because frankly, a lot of the popular guys, and not to take jabs at them, sometimes it's like you're attending a college lecture and the lecture's being held by Ben Stein. It's like, this is Optimus Prime. These are his legs. Bending.
Bending.
Look at that head sculpt. Great. So.
Matt.
8, 9 years old, I guess, when they first came out, just because they were Transformers. Quit, after I, got teenager, probably about 10 or 11 or something like that. That's not teenager, I know. And I got back with RID. I was walking through Walmart, and I just totally forgot. And and they said, Transformers are back. They're back to cars and everything. I knew they were Beast Wars and all that stuff and everything, but I just saw, the Car Brothers and the RID Bruticus recolor, and I just started from there. And I actually found eBay, and it was the devil. And I think I got Ultra Magnus was the first one I got from G1, and just spawned from there. And I've been doing it since then. So.
Hey man,
and now I'm $98,000 in debt.
with Transformers, RID was the first one after the Beast Wars, Beast Machine stuff, right?
Right, yeah.
All right.
Yes. 2000.
Yeah, and did it feel like it was like ages since Transformers existed? Like from G1 to RID? Like, because I remember Beast Wars came out, and I was like, oh, not
Well, you had
interested
the
in this
you had the
stuff.
G2 stuff, come out. Nobody really. That's when it lost interest. For a
Right,
lot of
and that was
people.
like the 90s, right? And then
Yeah,
Yeah.
early 90s.
and then it's like
95.
I'm in college,
Yeah,
and that's when I
mine
started
too.
seeing RAD stuff. I'm like, whoa, what is all this stuff again?
Yeah,
Like,
I know. It just you just like I said, I was walking through Walmart in the little toy section. I think I was with my niece or something, and I just saw that. I was like, "What the hell?" And
yeah.
I just I had the money, so I just started buying them, and it just got me back into it. Then Armada and all that stuff came out and everything. So
Then
and I have started. I'm thinking about starting doing videos, also reviews myself. I need to get a camera and all that stuff, and I may start one of these days. So that
I
might
got
be a
you,
future
bro. I'll
project.
sell you mine.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. We'll
I'm
talk.
about to buy a new one.
Cool.
Greg.
All right. Well, sorry. Let me take this off speakerphone so I can actually talk and not.
Actually, Greg does qualify for the YouTube. He did have Chronicles of a Man
Oh yeah,
Child for a while.
yeah. No, I know.
So
I know.
And
Well,
Hasbro did.
and here's the thing. I'm not gonna say when I was like 5 because I was fucking a kid. My mom bought me toys. I wasn't collecting shit. I was destroying fucking mint and seal box figures, fucking one day at a time. Back then, I don't remember. 5-6 years ago, I just didn't have a whole lot going on, and kind of like Matt said, I'd always peek in the toy aisle and see what was going on, and I always liked toys, but wasn't anything really cool. And like classics, maybe picked up a couple and started going from there. I actually bought more GI Joes than I did Transformers for a while, because that was right around when the 25th anniversary was coming out, and I was picking those up left and right. The first time around, I got those GI Joes. And really, that's it. And it kind of turned to an addiction from there. I stopped doing drugs, and and I started buying fucking toys with that money. And as far as the YouTube shit, I was just bored, and I wasn't working at the time. I was in between jobs, and I was just kind of trying something out, and I didn't really enjoy it, so I stopped doing it.
do I buy
Not to
this
say
8
you
ball?
should go watch all my videos and click on them because they're still monetized.
Do I buy this 8 ball of cocaine or this G1 Ultra Magnus? I'm gonna buy this 8 ball of cocaine and steal this G1 Ultra Magnus. Excellent.
Much, pretty much.
I
Antoine.
love you,
like
Greg.
I would have said too.
Antoine.
Yeah. I started collecting when I was like 5. My first Transformer were the Diaclone Constructicon, what do you call it?
What?
And
The Diaclone what now?
the Diaclone Constructicons or whatever you
Oh,
call it.
okay.
I
The
thought you
ones
said
that were
Tripticon.
colored.
Yeah,
No,
they-
yeah.
Diaclone.
Have you
Yeah,
been?
I'm not.
Did you ever fall out of it?
Probably after Beast Wars, maybe.
Gotcha.
And then I put back up like in the middle of RD. And
I think
after
RD got a lot of
that,
people
I
back into
stopped.
it.
Yeah. And I kind of stopped when the first live action movie came out. Even though I had the figures, but I didn't get all of them. I didn't get all of them. And then in comes this damn third party shit.
Right. I guess I started I was watching the cartoon as a kid. I loved the characters, so my dad started buying me them for Christmas or whatever. And I remember the last Transformer I got. It was an Action Master Prowl. And I didn't get any other Transformers after that for a long time. And then I saw like I would see the classics and stuff in shelves, like, and I was like, kinda, but not close enough. And then I just my buddy Adam came across MP01, and that kind of blew my mind at the time. So I got a Masterpiece Prime, and then that kind of said, okay, well, I'll do the Masterpieces. And I stayed on top of them. I only got the American releases, and I stayed on top of them for a while, and I started getting into it. I went to I fell out of it for a little while, and then the Dreamwave comics started coming out, and I started getting into those, and that got me back into it. And then I went to BotCon '08, and I had a miserable experience, so I fell way out of it. And then I was on eBay looking for, of all things, I was looking for the DC Universe figures, the 3 3/4 figures. They're not even good. And I came across a post that said Masterpiece Devastator, and I was like, I didn't know they did a Masterpiece Devastator. And I was looking at it, it was Hercules, and it said third party. And then I started researching third party, and around the same time I was buying Fall of Cybertron, or whatever the last game was, the second game at the time, and like I loved it, and it just totally revitalized me. And then because of third party, I actually got back into Hasbro, and started paying attention to what they were doing, and and that's been my thing. As far as the reviews, I never had any intention of doing anything like that. I don't know. It felt like I was bringing sand to the beach, because everybody fucking does it. But when I was on GMC, like, I kept noticing people writing into GMC, whether it was via email or on their YouTube page or whatever, and they were a significant amount of people seemed interested in my opinion on the shit. So this year I was like, well, I'll try to do a couple of videos and see if it transfers over, and like it's been building pretty rapidly in my opinion, and I've been really happy with the results. So and I committed to doing 3 videos a week, which is a lot of fucking time and effort. But
I'm lucky if I get one out a month.
But mainly because I my objective is to work really hard in the beginning, and then have it kind of balance out later on, where I can, like Justin does, 1 video a week, which I would love to get to that point, but I don't feel comfortable enough doing that at this point. Like and as far as like the personal aspect of it and all that, like I don't know. I kind of feel like the Skullface bit is kind of taking on a life of its own, but it's cool. We'll see how it goes in Chicago, because I'll be in fucking uniform. And we'll
Which
have our
means a
tables
bathrobe, a t-shirt, and a pair of sweat socks,
and house
some
slippers.
sweatpants and house slippers. Yes, and
and a mask.
and a mask.
Really gonna wear the mask?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I ain't gonna be seen with me.
But anyway, it'll be cool. And so yeah, thanks for the question. It was a good one. Shout outs to Kuma Style. If you haven't checked out his review of Quantron on YouTube, or the pictorial review, it's definitely worth a look. I know that he loves Make Toys. Personally, his review has definitely confirmed me passing on it. But Shattershot, that's the core bot, right? Like the middle.
Scattershot, yes.
Scattershot, yeah. He looks fucking awesome, and I love the way that like all the combined bits kind of combine back into the alt mode and all that. Like, that's fucking awesome. But I don't know if you guys will watch it or not, but the whole thing is not for me. Dub K Toys for all your third-party and official needs. I am Ratchet for your G1 needs. We have the links all now properly in the notes, so that shouldn't be an issue. Big shout out to third-party TF Crashers and TF Prototype that show us a ton of fucking love every week, and hopefully we can help repay some of that with this. And also TF Prototype and Kuma Style both host Shattercast. TF Prototype and Kuma Style both host Shattercast podcast on their site. So that's pretty fucking awesome.
What up, Fanformers?
Yeah, you can partner with fucking anybody, like I can partner with fucking, that guy, what was it? What can you do, guys? What can you do? Like, we could hit him up and partner with him, but it feels great to actually partner with people that are fucking doing things.
I would give you a virtual black eye if we were to partner up with what can you do, guys?
So, it's cool to be go ahead.
Let me clarify that they don't actually host us. They do advertise basically for us, but hosting is still Podomatic, so that's why episodes go missing. So, if they want to start hosting for us, that'd be kind of cool.
What's that, TF Prototype?
Both Kuma Style and TF Prototype. They're just
okay.
they're basically they link to our show and stuff like that, but it's still Podomatic that's hosting us.
No, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I just been allowed to wash TJ Duckett's car. I'm hoping he let me inside the house one day. Okay.
But Duckett's going to be in Chicago for the TFCon, so we're all partied up pretty heavy. But basically, what I'm not a computer guy, so you're absolutely
right. I'm not saying that to undermine anything, because certainly I'm grateful that they're doing it, but for the fans' benefit,
it'd be great if they give up a few gigs.
Yeah, like I'm saying, when episodes go missing, that's because of who does host us. Podomatic is complaining that we're at our 2 gig limit, which is just ridiculous.
I'd love to animate a bear taking photographs, and that'd be great as a form of payment, to give us some gigs on that server. What's it?
I would be happy to film Oscar fighting a bear or TJ Duckett.
Yeah.
Is that a bebop bear, or is that a
by bear, I mean a very fat Italian man with a lot of body hair, and who's drunk.
I want you to fight a
I'm not Italian, Oscar. How many times have I told you?
Shut up! You do nothing but eat pasta. You infect us with carbs, you sick bastard.
Hey, Oscar.
That was rude, asshole.
Welcome to Shattered Cast.
You bitch.
What were you gonna say?
How's World doing, man?
World's gonna be done hopefully Sunday.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So because I have this thing called a day job. Okay. And I start my day at 2:45 in the fucking morning. And I got to deal with some stupid redneck who wants to clean out his meth house that caught fire. And he's all like, I got to throw this out. And I'm all like, you can't throw that out. That's construction. I don't care, man. Here's $5. Oh, that'll make me look the other way. Just ignore the EPA. $5. You fucking ignorant redneck. Not you, Antoine. I mean the guy. But yeah, it's the day job gets in the way. I try my best to squeeze in as much time as I fucking can. And before, when I was like, I could schedule an episode a month, back with my own shit. Now it's like I'm getting a little legal action from Full Screen because I haven't fucking uploaded shit, and that's not good. But I'll try to get it now. It will be done by Sunday.
So with that being said, we'll keep you updated. The t-shirts and hoodies and all that shit will be here next Friday, supposedly. So. That's pretty awesome. The company that we did business with, as long as everything goes smoothly, we will definitely give them a shout out when it's all said and done. But the dude was great to work with. Outside of that, Oscar, could you let them know where to listen to us? And
you can go ahead and check us out on iTunes. You can look us up under Shattered Cast Uncut. We have our own fancy logo, not some lame Podomatic like some other people. Or you can go and check us out on Podomatic. And, of course, check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/ShatteredCast Uncut. You can check us out on Twitter under Shattered Cast. Check us out on Tumblr under Shattered Cast. And do we have an Instagram now?
Yes, we do.
We do. And I don't know the link for that. Some of you guys let me know what's up with that in the near future. But, yeah, look us up. Shattered Cast
dinners at Instagram.com.
Yeah, I think it's Shattered_Cast_Uncut.
Yeah.
Is it? Good man, Antoine. And as always, for every member of the Sinister Six, we want to tell you, for the name of Primus, collect responsibly, be good to yourselves and each other.
You've been shattered.
Wow.
That was perky. I liked it. No, shut up. I like that. That was perky.